A pile reading, and the topic of this reading is what is next as far as your business or finances. Okay, I'm going to try to say the messages in as many ways as possible so that whether you have your own business or if you're working for somebody else's business or you're retired, um, it should cover business. We're gonna get our piles really quickly. I'm seeing the number 5. Oof, these might be a little long, but I'm seeing the number 5, so I guess we're gonna do 5 piles. So let's see. Pile 1. Okay, we have this little woman doll with the laughing emoji, and it's positive. So it's gonna be 1. Hopefully it's in frame. If not, I'll figure something out. Okay, 1. Pile 2. Little Santa. Pile 2. Pile 3. We have the pink seahorse. Pile 3. Pile 4. We have the convict, or at least that's what it always makes me think of. And pile 5. It's Aquaman. Pile 5. Okay. Hopefully these are in frame. Pile 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Pause the video if you need to. I'll see you at your pile. Alright. Pile number 1. If you chose this woman doll with the we have a busy bee buzzing around. But if you chose this woman with the laughing positive emoji, this is your reading on what's next for you in business and finances. I heard means to celebrate. There's going to be some reason to celebrate soon. There's going to be a reason to celebrate. But I said means to celebrate. So maybe you guys, not only is there going to be a reason, but you're going to have extra, whatever that means, extra, so that you could celebrate with. Okay. I feel like you've been grinding. I heard struggling, but you've been grinding for a while, trying to get some sort of payout, and it hasn't been easy. I get the feeling. But I hear you will have the means and a reason to celebrate soon. Okay? But let's get more info. Okay? Here. Can y'all still see it? Yeah. We'll put it here. For pile number 1, where do we want to start? Let's see. My pile number 2. We're using my Black Burlesque Oracle deck. Okay. Hopefully, if I remember, I'll put a link to how you can get your own. But let's see. For my pile number 1, so people that chose this blue woman doll with the laughing emoji, what's next for them in business or finances. We have entice. We have sweet. They want it in reverse. We have groove in reverse. We have a bee flying around me again. And we have mogul. Okay, bottom of the deck. Dance. All right. I feel like there's going to be some sort of change in your work or business situation. But let's start at the beginning. We have entice and sweet. I feel like whatever you do now, I'm getting currently, you're good at it in a way that, you attract people, people really like you. I'm getting specifically like customer service or something along those lines. Like there's some level of people really enjoy your energy in one way or another, what you bring to the table. You make people want to come in. Like people, like I'm seeing whatever business that this is, it's like people come for you. Your personality is really nice. The way that you look also, I don't know if you dress up for your business or your work, but people come for you. People like you. I gotta be honest though, with this groove in reverse, it's possible that you're not really, this job wasn't made for you, whatever it is. Especially, I'm getting especially if you're working for someone else or working underneath someone. I just get this feeling that this isn't made for you. There's something better for you, especially with this mogul here next to the groove in reverse. It's like this energy of you're better than this. And I mean that with the most respect, I try not to talk down to people. That's my own thing, but you're better than this. Something about this is beneath you in one way or another. At least that what you've already been doing. I'm getting this feeling that there's going to be some sort of shift, especially with dance at the bottom of the deck, because dance talks about freedom. So if you weren't an entrepreneur before, I'm just getting this feeling that maybe you're going to get into some more entrepreneurship type of of, of things. Let's clarify. Okay. Something may be happening for you very quickly, maybe a little bit unexpectedly. But let's see. Clarify this reading for my pile number ones, my people that chose this blue girl doll with the laughing emoji. What is next for them in business? Okay. We have take a field trip underneath entice. We have let it flow, let it grow underneath sweet. We have stop and let it all grow around you for a little bit underneath groove. And then we have reflect. Oh, it's in reverse though. I don't know if it's gonna come out correct for y'all, but it's in reverse. And then we have coming together at the bottom of the deck. Okay. I'm gonna incline. Hold on. Again, I get this feeling of things changing, but let's start from the beginning. Entice with take a field trip. Yeah, literally people show up for you. I don't know what business you're a part of, but people show up for you. Or people patronize you specifically. Like they come to see you. Something about the energy that you exude, the way that you carry yourself, your personality, your charisma, your looks for some of you, but they come for you. And we have sweet with let it flow, let it grow. I do get a feeling that there's something better for you, especially with this river flowing in the middle of the card. There's this energy of like, there's something better for you. This, and I feel like you dream or you wish for something more. Yeah, at the beginning I had that energy of like grinding, trying to get to somewhere. I feel like you have a goal in mind, or you have something that you're shooting for. You have something that you wish for yourself. I feel like you're going to get it. With this groove and reverse and then the stop and let it grow all around you for a little bit, there's this energy of possibly you take a break, in that you stop working. Now, take this how it resonates, because, I'm not the type of person to say you just stop working. Just, you know, but I understand, lives need to be livened. So we need money to do things. But I get this energy of like, there's some sort of pause that you take. For some of you, I'm seeing literally maybe you quit a job. For others, it's possible that you take a break in some way, go somewhere, travel somewhere. Especially we have to take a field trip here. And with this river here, it's giving me this energy of traveling. You go somewhere, you do something, and when you go or do this thing, it's like you realize who you truly were, or who you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to do, where your skills and talents intersect with your purpose. With mogul and then the reflect and reverse here, there's this energy. Yeah, it's like you're better than this. There's something more, and you're realizing what more you are, or what more you're supposed to be. um for some of you, you get into entrepreneurship. I just say it because I see it. For others, there's almost this energy of like you co-starring in something, or you guest starring on some show, or you're like a keynote speaker for something, or I don't know, in one way or another, someone features you in something. And it's like this opportunity to, in the best way possible, show off exactly what you can do, who you are, what you are meant to do. We have dance and then coming together. Yeah, it's like there's going to be a situation, a very high visible situation, where you get to be authentically yourself in all ways possible. You get to thrive in what you do, and you have the freedom to do it the way that you want to do it. With this coming together, it's almost like you're finding where you fit. You're finding where you fit. I get the feeling this is gonna bring more reverence to your name. We'll say it like that. It's gonna bring more reverence to you and who you are, more notoriety. Okay. And I'm using those words specifically for a reason. I get the feeling you will be, if you're not already, you will be more respected in whatever field that you work in, You will be sought after in a very tangible way. People are going to want you more. And it's because they're seeing all of you. Like, I get that you were already attracting, just your energy was attracting. But it's like now people are going to want not only you, but what you can do. People want to work with you, want to hire you for things, want to work beside you in things. I like this energy. They want me to pull from another deck, so we're going to get a little more info. Anything else that I need to say about this? Anything else I need to say about this from a pile number one? These are going to be long. We have Ashe, the power to create change, but it's in reverse, which says set in stone. Okay. We have Roots, the power of origin. You were always meant to be this. You were always meant to do this. It's like something about this is very ingrained in who you are. Yeah. I think I was right on the nose when I said this is where your skills and talents intersect with your purpose. It's something you were always meant to do. Thank you, Spirit. Somewhere you're always meant to be. So yeah, something you were always meant to do or be. If you are changing, how do I say this? If you are deciding to get more into entrepreneurship or doing something in your own way, I do see that something about this is very integral or very key. How do I say that? Very specific to you or to who you are. Okay. Final guidance. Can we get our final guidance from a pile number ones as relates to this reading? Final guidance as it relates to this reading, please. We have preservation, number 32. And number 60, realism. Bottom of the deck is revolution. I didn't show any of the cards, and I apologize. Preservation. Realism. Okay. Final guidance. Your success is all around you. Okay? In one way or another, your success is all around you. With this preservation, I get this feeling that there's a specific way that you are meant to show up, especially when it comes to business or working things out. I get the feeling there's a very specific way that you're supposed to show up, and it's very specific to you. Okay. With this realism, it's like possibly you've known some part of this intuitively, or you felt some sort of energy with that, yada yada yada, but it's like now you're finally about to see the physical fruits of your labor. You're finally going to see, well, maybe I'm not just talking out my ass, maybe I am, you know, And I feel like you believed it in one way or another. You were just becoming discouraged. Okay, yeah. You may have been becoming discouraged because of time, people playing in your face. But this guidance is saying that, yes, keep going. Keep pushing for authenticity. Show the world what you're made of with this coin here. Mm-hmm. Revolution at the bottom of the deck is giving me this energy of not falling into this, oh, well, this is how people that do this normally do it. Or this is how everyone, these are the typical ways that people, run this sort of business. There's some level of you cutting out, you getting out of this loop of what you're supposed to do, quote unquote, or what you're expected to look like. You're like, no, I'm gonna do what I need to do. I'm gonna do what feels right to me. I'm gonna do what nourishes my soul. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. Anything else I need to say here? Get ready to soar. I'm trying to tell you, you're going to you're going to be the person to speak to very soon. You're going to be, what's the word? It's on the tip of my tongue. You're going to be, well, it's not a word, it's a phrase. You're going to be the authority in something, or you're going to be a very well known and respected source of info of this specific nature, or you know people will want to know your wisdom, your insights. Okay. And people will want to celebrate you. Yeah, definitely. Maybe for some of you, you may be getting some sort of recognition publicly, and that's going to be a reason to celebrate. Again, I'm seeing a TV screen for some of you. This may be about something that happens on a screen. So TV, internet may also be a thing because screens. But this is what I have for you, and I really hope it brought you clarity. Make sure you like, sharing, subscribing. Comment down below how this resonated with you and your tongue-tied. You make people nervous also. Let me just say that before I fully close out. You make people nervous. There's something about your skills or your strength or what you're capable of that makes people nervous. I don't think this is a problem. Okay? It's just something to be mindful of for yourself. So if you feel like people are being funny around you, it's literally because they're nervous. But that's all. Outside of that, and as always, stay fearless, loves. Talk to you again soon. But for now, we're gonna move on to my beautiful, wonderful, amazing pile number 2. Okay. Okay, pile number 2. If you chose this Santa doll, this is your reading on what is next in your business or finances. Somebody sees you as very abundant. Just a message I'm getting from this doll. Somebody sees you as very abundant, like you always have enough to give. I just heard more to give. Yeah, it's like even when it looks like you ran out, you always have something else. You're so helpful. People are so very thankful for you. I could almost cry. Like, I feel the energy of this. I feel the emotions of everything that I read. And it's like, I could almost cry. That's how good you make people feel. It's like, oh my God, you really helped me through some of my most difficult times. I don't know who this is that you helped, but baby, you are well loved and cared for. For real. Okay. Let's get more. Put your doll here. Okay. Where do we want to start from my pile number 2s? Yeah. Let's start with my black burlesque oracle. Let's see. Let's see. What do we have from my pile number 2s? What's coming through as it relates to their business and finances? My pile number 2s were people that chose this um, Santa doll. I don't know why I wanted to call him Spider-Man. Maybe that Spider-Man may be significant for y'all, or y'all been seeing a lot of spiders. I don't know what that is, but Spider-Man may be significant. But from pile number 2, for people that chose this Santa doll, what's next in their business or career? We have Sway coming out first. I see a shift. Well, let's talk about it. We have Wusa. They want it in reverse. We have Lost in reverse. And we have Support. They want it upright. Bottom of the deck, we have Alone. That fell. And then Reveal in reverse. I'll take it into consideration. Let's start at the beginning. Sway and Wusa. So there's a change happening to you in business. I feel like for some of you, you may be getting a raise of some kind, or shifting positions, whichever way that makes sense for you and what you're doing. But with the Sway and Wusa, it's almost like you're shifting to easier times, to easier things. You know, you're making good choices for yourself, or choices that make things easier, less chaotic for you. Yeah. Or doing things in a way where you don't have to deal with as much. Okay. We have Lost in reverse, and then we have Support. Yeah. It's almost like you're getting into a position or to a place or finding people that actually support you, so then you don't have to work as hard, or you don't have to carry everything by yourself, or you have support. I don't know how else to say that, but like, you're not needing to do everything, or you're not needing to do so much. Some of you may be introverts. I'm getting a very introverted type of energy. It's like I kind of just want to be left alone. Understandable. Yeah. Something about this might benefit you in that you either be working alone or that you won't have to interact with as many people. Or you'll, if you're like gig type of work, it's like you'll be doing less gigs, but in a way that it will be comfortable. Okay, let's clarify. Let's get more info here. I don't want to clarify this reading from a pile of twos, my people that picked Santa. Yeah. Ooh. Mommy. Be some sort of situation where y'all are getting the hang of things. I heard finding your sea legs in something. I don't know what that means. Take it how it resonates. But we shall see. Whoa, 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 whoa. Way too much. Okay, I got them all. Yeah. Let's clarify. Let's clarify. Underneath sway, we have pothole. Make good choices. Under woosah, we have you are almost there. Don't give up. Underneath this lost in reverse, we have auspicious. Hidden gems await, so enjoy. Cute. We'd like to see it. Underneath support. Ooh, we got two. I'm gonna keep them too. We have gas station, fill your tank. And we have public parking, stay a while. Underneath support. Bottom of the deck, street signs, information to note. Okay. Sway and pothole. Make good choices. You're getting out of the way of something. Very literally with sway and then pothole. You're making good choices. You're getting out of the way of something. It's almost like you see, in one way or another, you see that there's about to be a whole lot of issues with either the place that you're working, the section that you're working, a certain area, situation. It's like you see it happening. You see, oh, this is going to be a problem. And you're moving out the way of it. You are moving out of the way. Something about this, you moving out the way, because I see this woosah with don't give up right here. It's like the way that you're moving out of the way, it's like by, how do I say this? It's by, it's almost like for a lot of you, you stop doing something. Or you remove yourself from something or somewhere. I'm trying to get closer to what this is, but I feel like I'm talking to a lot of different people, so the message is a little bit spliced. So I'm trying to get the most focused of all of us, like where things connect the most. But you're moving out of the way, and I feel like you're dodging a lot of issues. It may feel like you have to wait things out in one way or another, or it may feel like you are taking the scenic route. I just heard, so some of you may be a little bit antsy, but I get this feeling that it is for a purpose. You are literally dodging a bullet. A couple of them, if I'm being honest. I just get the feeling there's several. See, they're not letting me get it. Um, Several situations that could arise as far as your business. Um, I'm getting also for my people that are either retired, not working right now, things like that. I'm getting this energy of like taking a breather, taking a break. Um, Also moving investments. Okay, take that how it resonates, but moving investments. It's like you see something going wrong and you're like, actually, I'm going to invest somewhere else. Or actually, I'm going to, move some things around. Mm. Lost in reverse with auspicious. Um, it's almost like you figured it out. Or you're figuring something out. You're making the best moves for your life. Auspicious is a very good, a very prosperous energy, a very abundant energy. Yeah, and I said that at the beginning, you're coming off as very abundant. Maybe this thing where you're moving out of the way of something, maybe this has to do with people. For some of you, this may have to do with certain people. Certain people are causing issues, or certain connections, certain associations. Take it how it resonate. I feel like that one's gonna hit for a couple people, but you're finding out the best course of action. And it's literally the best course of action. Like these cards, it's funny that I use these cards. I always let spirit decide. These are my making a decision cards. Some of them are printed, some of them are handwritten, but it's all the same deck. Um, I eventually will release a better version of it, but with these cards, the green cards are like main energy about where you're headed, or main energy about the destination you're going, or main energy. And your main energy is auspicious. It's like very good. I think this is the second to best card in this deck. You're finding a very auspicious um, turn of events, or way to handle something. You're either moving yourself out of the way, moving your finances out of some sort of situation, or group, or you're moving your associations. But in all cases, you are dodging a bullet. We have support with refill your tank and stay a while. You're finding where you belong. You're finding your people, the people that's supposed to, not supposed to, but the people that genuinely care about you. Beyond just saying they care about you. I get the feeling somebody is helping you from our people that are retired. You're getting some sort of assistance in managing your money, your retirement fund, or changes that are happening. From our people that are working for somebody, especially I'm getting like retail. If you are a retail worker and you're in this message and it feels like it's hitting for you, um, I get this energy of, okay, well, two different things because it just split. I'm getting two different energies. Either A, there's some sort of union that you are joining and they are taking very good care of you. Or B, um, You are getting more customers than you could ever imagine. And this, I feel like that message is specifically for my people that either earn commission or something along those lines, where the amount of customers is important, or the amount of people. Or this could also be my people that work tip-based jobs, where you get tips. So the amount of customers may increase the amount of money that you're getting. But you're finding where you fit the most. You're finding where things work out. I am recording, but I just wanted to let you know.
Oh, thank you.
But yeah, there's some energy of like finding your people, finding where you fit. Yeah. Okay, so with this alone, and then the information to note, I get this feeling of like, what's the word? It's on the tip of my tongue. Like you're having realizations. You're having realizations. Um, Realizations specifically has to do with your wisdom, your problem solving, your intuition. Okay? You're realizing that trusting your own gut is more beneficial to you than any other advice that you could get. At least when it comes to this business or finances situation. Trusting your gut is more valuable than any other advice you could get from outside sources in this situation. Okay? I pull it from another deck for the first pile, so I'm gonna pull from one more for your pile too. Anything else? Anything I missed? Anything I still need to tell the people that chose pile number 2, the Santa doll? Is there anything else? My pile number 2s. We have the Dancer, the Lovers, and the Devil. The Devil at the bottom of the deck. I'm not going to show you the Lovers just because it's got naked people on it. And also, I can't show the other card, because it also has naked people on it. But you can't see that, so that's fine. But yeah, okay. So, the Dancer, the Lovers, and the Devil. In whatever hard times or hard situations you find the company in, maybe not you specifically, but the company or the associations that you have in any of these situations, you will be taken care of. You will be very much taken care of. And it's funny because usually in this card, the devil is more negative, but I feel this energy of like people. Yeah, I split the deck and I get the eye. I feel like people. How do I say this? You have someone dedicated to your well-being, be that family, be that friends, be that co-workers, be that your what do you call it, your union, whatever it is, but they are people that are dedicated to your well-being, to your happiness, to making sure that you are all right. And I'm getting dedicated with this devil energy, which is something I usually don't get. I see the mother peeking out too. Yeah, devoted to your nourishment, your health. your happiness and well-being. Yeah. Okay. No guidance. Final guidance for my pile number 2s as it relates to this reading. What is their final guidance? Yeah. We have yarrow with expulsion, salt with protection, and cloves with gossip. Final guidance. Get rid of the riffraff. I feel like it's very cut and dry like that, and I feel like you know this. If I'm being honest, if this is your pile, I feel like you know this, because I'm getting either your gut, your intuition, your wisdom. One of these things, if not all of these things, are telling you get rid of the riffraff. There are people causing you issues or situations causing you issues. Move yourself out of it. For some of you, it may be a situation or a group or association with this frog caught in the salt pentagram here. There's like this energy of like, I'm not supposed to be here. Let me get the fuck on. You know, because I get the feeling the salt would not be beneficial to this frog. You know, there's this energy of like, let me move on. Let me get on up out of here. Especially with expulsion here. For some of you, you are the one leaving. For others of you, you are letting go of someone or some association. With gossip at the bottom of the deck, yeah, people are going to be talking. They going to talk whether you connected with them or not connected with them. I'm going to be completely real with you, and I'm saying it because I see it. They will talk regardless, so go ahead and let them go. Go ahead and move on with your life. Give them something to talk about, because they going to talk regardless. But in doing so, you're putting yourself in such a better position, okay? That's why it's your guidance here. They're saying, move on. Move on. Get yourself out of this, or cut people off. Do what you need to do for your betterment, okay? And if they're gonna talk, let them talk. I'm hearing something about having a poker face. Don't let these people get up under your skin. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But move on. But this is what I see for you. And I really hope it brought you clarity. Make sure you like, sharing, subscribing. Comment down below how you enjoyed this one. Or if you didn't enjoy it, you can still comment down below. But let me know. And let me know what you would like. And I can give you more of what you like. Okay? What you need. And I can give you more of what you need. Alright? But for now, we're going to move on to my beautiful, wonderful, amazing pile. Number 3s. Okay. Boom, boom, bop. Boom, boom, bam. Blah, out. Okay. Pile number 3. If you chose this little seahorse, the pink seahorse, this is your reading on what is next for you in business and finance. I'm seeing a Goodyear blimp. I have not seen a blimp in a long time. I mean, a long time. This is the first blimp I've seen in maybe years from anybody. Pile number 3, there may be some energy of I heard the word overzealous. There may be something big happening in your business or finances. But let's see what comes through. I'm just getting this energy. Seahorses do tell me about fertility. So maybe you are bringing something in new that is big in your business, or maybe you're doing something that is big in your business. You're creating something big in your business or finances. But let's see what comes through. We're gonna put you here just so that you are in frame. From pile number 3s, where do we want to start? It looks like everybody getting this deck today. The rest of the decks may be a little bit different, but either first or second, every deck has gotten every pile has gotten this deck. Okay. From a pile number 3s, what's next as far as career and finances? From a pile number 3s. We have differences. We have wish. We have action. We have sway. Sway making its rounds today. Confidence. They want it upright at the bottom of the deck. All upright. Okay. Differences and wish. Okay. I'm getting this energy that not everything is what it seems. Okay. Be careful of putting your own, what you want someone to be or what you want a situation to be, projecting onto something else, okay? Because I get the feeling something may be different than what you're thinking it is. It's kind of giving me shady energy, if I'm being honest. I don't know if someone that you connecting or are connected with in business is a little bit shady, a little bit shisty. I'm kind of getting this vibe. But you may look at them as a good person. That's the crazy part. And I feel like you don't really see them genuinely. At least not in this moment. But we can get into it. Yeah, something about them is a little bit... It's funny because in a different pile, I got the devil card. But it didn't feel like negative, the devil. And in this card, it's not the devil. But it's giving me kind of devil energy. It's kind of giving me this underhanded or being manipulative, I guess is the better way to put it. It's almost like I can only see the real you in photos. Or, you know, it's like that energy of like, they look normal until you take a photo. It's almost like vampires. You know, they say that vampires don't show up in photos. Or they don't show up, not in, well, I guess photos too, but they don't show up in mirrors. It's almost like this energy of like, just talking to them, you don't really notice it. But maybe in hindsight, okay, we'll come back, we're gonna clarify, but we're gonna move on for now. We have action and sway. Those sirens are significant. I don't know if it's picking up in the phone, but I feel like they are very significant. With this action and sway, and there's lights above this person's head in the action card, I'm just getting this energy of like, you figuring it the fuck out. You are realizing the shiesty. You may have been, you know, falling for it in the beginning, but you are realizing it. Some sort of alarm is being sounded. Maybe for some of you, it's this greeting For others of you, something else is going to happen. But hopefully, for most of you, it's this reading. And it's letting you know, hey, this person's being shiesty. Because once you think back on it, or, yeah, and there's a mirror in this card too. I didn't even think of that. There's a mirror in this card. And I was talking about that mirroring, or you can't see them, or you can't, they don't show up in mirrors. I get the feeling you are finding out in some sort of very alarming way that this person does not have your best interest at heart. You're finding out in a very alarming way immediately, and you are making the changes. I congratulate you, because I feel like you've done it immediately and quickly. As soon as you realize it, you're like, no, actually, that's it. We standing on business, especially with this confidence at the bottom of the deck. It's like you standing on business and you mean it. You're like, nah, we don't play them games here at all. Clarify. It's so funny. Do you see my hands? My body just be doing things when I'm doing readings, but it's always connected to the reading. I'm literally like, do you not know why? Like, there's this energy of like, I don't know. I don't think anybody fights. I don't think. I'm not picking up on that. But the energy is hostile. You're like, actually, you got me fucked up. Do you not know who I am? How dare you? Like, there's this energy of like, you must not know. But let me clarify. Thank you, Spirit. Can we clarify? Ooh. I got a cut on this finger and it made it hard to grab. Or not a cut, but what do you call it? Hangnail? It's so funny that we call that a hangnail and it's not your nail. It's like when your skin peels a little bit. Okay. Clarify this reading from a pile number 3. Okay. They want it in reverse. We have Priestess of Original Origins. Or Original Innocence, I'm sorry. Underneath Differences. Underneath Wish. Okay. They also want it in reverse. We have She of the Invisible Alley in reverse. We have underneath Action, we have the Rescuer. Underneath Sway, we have Goddess of Grace. Bottom of the deck, the Songstress. Okay. Yeah, this solidified the feeling that I was getting. We have Differences and then the Priestess of Original Origins in reverse. Something about this person is very much playing you. They are not innocent. There's some sort of underhanding, and I'm getting specifically to you. They're doing something to trick you, or they're tricking you into doing something. With this Wish and then She of the Invisible Alley in reverse, it's like, possibly for some of you, if it's not in this reading, you found out about it or will get clarification or have gotten clarification through a dream. Like, I'm getting some connection with like Pisces energy. So like dreams or spirituality told you, or you had this intuitive feeling. Whichever way you want to go with this, but or whichever way it resonates, I should say. With the She of the Invisible Alley, there's a woman in red on it, and it's making me think of that Matrix scene, the woman in red. There's something happening for a purpose. You are meant to see something. You are meant to hear something. Okay, for a lot of you, it is this reading. For others of you, you had a dream. I feel like it already happened. You had a dream. Okay, butterfly for confirmation. You had a dream. And in this dream, you had a feel. It's like something about this person was twisted or contorted. And it's because this person is twisted and contorted. Action, the rescuer. You about to free yourself. You were like, nah, I'm good. We not. You think I'm about to stay here knowing that you're doing me dirty? Actually, absolutely not. I almost said actually and absolutely at the same time. Absolutely. Yeah. This is energy. Let me get the fuck on. You got me fucked up. Somebody may literally say that. But I'm just getting this energy of like, I need to get the fuck on. You got me bit. You know, I feel like some of y'all try to be the bigger person in leaving. Well, most of y'all. Mm. Some of you may cuss this person out a little bit, but for the most part, y'all just dip. And then there's this energy of like, actually, I've had enough. Very quite literally. And it's like you get to wherever you need to go, or you get out of this energy, and it's like you have this moment where you're like, ooh, how dare you? It's like you seething, that sort of energy. Yeah, you're finding out somebody was playing you as it relates to business. Okay, this person may be a coworker, for some, a business partner for others. I'm just getting this energy of a partnership. Like this person is not over you, which is why I feel like you can leave so easily. Like even if this person was over you, I feel like you specifically, this resonating with you would leave easily. But I feel like this situation makes it easier to leave because it's like this person doesn't, they're not paying you. Y'all may do business together and they being shisty, or they're stealing, or there's some level of underhandedness. Yeah, they got their hand in their pocket. It's like some energy of like, you know, I'm pocketing away something for later. I don't need you to see what I'm doing here. Mm. Yeah, but you getting the fuck on. You're like, I don't have time for this. You think I'm about to be with you doing this shiesty shit? Nah. You could be shiesty. You can be underhanded. I'll be over here. Sway, goddess of grace. Yeah, you give them some sort of grace in the way of like you don't beat their ass is what I'm saying. And I'm using those words specifically. Hopefully they don't censor me for saying it. But legitimately, I feel like you stop yourself from fighting. You decide, I'm not going to fight you. And that is the grace. Because I feel like for a lot of you, hmm, 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 somebody would have got towed up. And it wasn't going to be you. So I feel like you're giving them that sort of grace. You're like, I could, but you ain't even worth it. Ooh, I could, and I would do it well. But you're not worth it. Yeah, there's this energy of like, I'm gonna move on. I ain't got time. I'm not gonna deal with this. Confidence, the songstress. Yeah. And what's funny is after you leave this partnership or whatever this is, move on. It's almost like you start attracting mm, more opportunities easier. Something about this person's energy was literally dragging you down. Dragging you down. And I'm getting it's a person, not a situation, not a company as a whole, a person. But this person, you're going to have to walk away from. Because if you don't, I feel like it's just going to cause more issues. You're not going to get anywhere. You have an abundant energy. And that's why this person, you see how this hand is on the shoulder? You have the abundant energy. And that's why this person is clinging on to you. Be careful. Let them go and move on. And it's funny, I didn't even notice. This is the same person. I'm seeing this person as you. Her name, these are all burlesque entertainers, but her name is Sweet Hallelujah. Okay, and that's funny because her name is literally Eval. Evil is the joke, but it's Eval. But yeah, there's this energy of like, You getting free in front of this mirror that they can't be seen in front of. Ooh, there might be something about that. Because I was talking about that earlier. Okay? It's something about once you disconnect from this person, you become even more attractive, more vibrant. Oh, yes. Give me more. Give me more info about... what else have I not said to my pile number 3s as it relates to this situation, this reading? We have temperature. We have the letter V. Bottom of the deck, we have atmosphere. Temperature talks about truth. You know, it may feel certain ways, but this is what it is. Duck's laughing. Yeah, there may be some energy about like people chatting, people what's the word? People talking you up. Let me channel for this V. Let me see. Why is V here? Why is V here from a pile number 3s? Variety. Variety. Vatican. Variety. Vatican. Anything else? Variety. Vatican. That's all I'm getting. Variety and Vatican. Okay. Something about you was the truth. I feel like you brought a vibrant energy. You brought a vibrant, genuine energy to this connection that this person exploited. Okay, atmosphere at the bottom of the deck talks about the environment around you. The environment around you and how it works, I guess, its workings. So there's some energy of like you literally enriched all the places that you went. That's the best word I can come up with, actually. Enrichment. You enriched all the environments you came into, and this person was exploiting that in one way or another. This energy will not disappear when you cut them off, because this is your energy. You have this energy, okay? So go ahead and cut them off. Final guidance. Final guidance from pile number 3s as it relates to this reading. We have strength in reverse. We'll talk about it. We have teamwork. They want it upright. Enrichment. Y'all, I cannot make this up. We literally have enrichment at the bottom of the deck. Come through. Your power doesn't come from the people around you. Your power comes from you. You affect the world in a very tangible way. And it's very undeniable. And Spirit wants to show you just how undeniable it is. Your guidance is to change the world. And how you change the world is simply existing, doing what it is that you do. I know this is supposed to be about business and finances, and I'm getting a little bit of, like, I guess I've touched on it a little bit, but I feel like you're meant to change the world. And this person was halting your story. But now that you have this message, go change the world. Teamwork here is also telling me that you're always going to have people that aspire to be like you, aspire to do the things that you do, because you are an inspiring person, whether you like to believe it or not. Because I feel like y'all are real humble. I don't know why, I'm just getting like, I don't know, I have this feeling that some of y'all are watching this video and you're like, well, I don't think I'm all that. Like, you embellish. No, this is how people feel about you. This is your energy that you give off. This is how you literally change the world. You know, your words carry weight. Some of you may be musicians, other you may be like day laborer type of person, like you do some sort of physical labor. But in both cases, I see that your energy is very important and proficient. If you felt like there was a slowdown or a in some way your work was at a standstill, it was because of your connections to this person. But you have places to be and lives to change. This is what I see for you, and I really hope brought you clarity. Okay? Now we're gonna move on to my pile number 4s. Ooh, little bumblebee. Hello, landing right on my cards. Yeah. Little bee. I will need my cards back. I don't know if you are dying or what's going on. Yeah. Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe it's dying. Dang. I'm sorry. But it's moving his butt like it's stinging. But I don't think it's stinging the card. At least I hope not. That's kind of a waste of a sting. But, you know, to each his own. This was up here. I'm gonna give you some more time because I gotta put this one away too. Ooh, the bees. I don't know why they all over me. Oh, my last 2 to finish. And now we're gonna start this, I guess. Okay. There we go. Ain't that funny? As soon as I finished, left me alone. Thank you. Okay. Pile number 4. You chose the little convict. This is your reading on. This is your reading. Actually, this is your reading on your next, or what's next for you in business or finances. With this doll, I'm almost getting this energy. Now, take it how it resonates, because this is not going to be exact for a lot of people. But I'm almost getting this feeling of like, I haven't done this before, or I haven't done this in a while. And like getting the hang of something. Yeah. It's like there's this energy of like trying to figure something out, or get the hang of it, or work out the kinks of something. Huh. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Where do we want to start? For my pile number 4s. Where do we want to start? Ooh. There we go. Pile number 4. What's next for my pile number 4s? Pile number 4 in terms of business and finances. My pile number 4s. We have the gatekeeper. The balancer. The messenger. Bottom of the deck, we have the road opener. Okay. The gatekeeper, the balancer, the messenger. You're figuring out that there are less boundaries than you expected. Okay? Especially when it comes to you getting some sort of promotion, getting some sort of raise, maybe some of you are asking for a raise very quite literally, or you're getting some sort of, or you're finding out that there's less hoops to jump through than what you anticipated. Yeah, there's less hoops to jump through in something. The road opener at the bottom of the deck talks about there's nothing in your way. There's nothing in your path. There's no obstacles to climb over. Let me clarify. I want to clarify. Ooh. Underneath the gatekeeper, we have X. X marks the spot. Underneath the balancer, we have thunderstorm. Underneath messenger, we have the letter E. Underneath road opener, we have the letter F. Okay? X is already giving me X marks the spot, so I'm not gonna channel for that one. But with this X and then the gatekeeper, it's very it's almost like urging you to take some sort of leap of faith, to do something that you haven't done before but feel like you should. Something that you feel like you are owed. Yeah, for a lot of you, this may be literally asking for more money, asking for a raise, asking for something. The balancer, but the balancer and then thunderstorm. Thunderstorm talks about breakthrough. Yeah, some sort of change, triumphing over an obstacle or adversity, but a breakthrough. With the balancer and the breakthrough, it's almost like this energy of closed mouths don't get fed. I feel like you say something, and after you say something, things change. Mm-hmm. It's almost like after you mention it, it's almost like, oh, well, yeah, I guess that does, absolutely. We haven't given you a raise yet? It's almost like this energy of like something being missed. And it's like once you speak up about it, it's like, oh, well, yeah, of course you're supposed to get a raise. Like, you know, you've been working harder than anyone, or da da da. It's like something was just overlooked or missed. Mm-hmm. What's this E here for? Let me channel for this E. Why is E here? Epitome. Epitome. Anything else? Why is this E here? Epitome. Is there anything else here for this E? Immersion. Immersion. I think that starts with an E. I'm not 100% sure. It's either an E or an I, but I'm hearing immersion. So we have epitome, immersion. Immersion. Okay. Epitome and immersion. Immersion is when you like emulsify things together, like mixing things that normally wouldn't mix together using some sort of third solution. Epitome and immersion. Okay. And this is underneath messenger. So it's almost like something was waiting for you to speak on it. And once you spoke on it, I just get this feeling like maybe y'all were waiting on this for a long time. You're like, well, surely they're going to give me a raise, you know. Well, it's taking a while. Where's it coming? You know, it's like this energy of like, I've been waiting for so long. And then it's like, once you say something about it, they're like, oh, wait, we haven't given you a raise yet? Here, let's fix that. It's like there's this energy of like, this is all that we were waiting on. Or we weren't waiting on it, but it was like we had forgot. It's like you're so quiet about your wants and needs. Possibly this could have something to do with speaking up for yourself. Okay. Somebody was being shady too. Like, I'm not getting your boss or anything. It's giving me a coworker. Some of you may either came from the last pile or need to go watch the last pile. Take it out, resonates. But there's this energy of like shadiness with this crow here. I usually don't get this for this card, but I'm getting this energy of like somebody knew that you were waiting on this thing. Somebody knew that you were trying to get a raise. Somebody knew that you were trying to do more for yourself or you needed more money. Somebody heard you, knew what you were going through, and didn't mention it to anyone. They did not try to assist you in any way. It's almost like they're just hearing what you're saying. They're like, oh, that sucks for you. And it's like, there's this energy of like, you're still going to get it. But whoever this was, they're like, It's almost like they don't want to see you make it. Or not even that. I'm getting less of that and more so like they don't want you to leave them. It's like if you start doing better, you're not going to be in the same place that I am or the same bracket. Or if you get a raise, you'll be in a different department than me. It's like they want to keep you where you're at. Not to spite you, but because they feel like they need you. Okay. We have F at the bottom of the deck. Let me channel for this F. Why is F here? Why is F here for my pile number 4s? Fantastic. Fantastic. Anything else? Why is F here? Fortunate. Fantastic and fortunate. Anything else? Why is F here? That's all I'm getting. Fantastic and fortunate. Underneath the road opener. Yeah, you're realizing that nothing is holding you back but you. I feel like after this situation, you're going to never hesitate again to speak up for the things that you want and need for yourself. You will definitely get this raise if you were trying to get a raise. Or if you were trying to get more money out of something, you will I'm trying to put it in the right words. If you were trying to get more money in some sort of situation, I feel like you will have an acceptable increase. We'll put it like that. But things will be a lot easier than you're expecting it to. Whatever the shift is, this upward shift that you're trying to get, it's going to be a lot easier than you're expecting it to be. A lot easier. Okay. Give me a little bit more. Anything I missed as it relates to this reading from my pile number 4? Is there anything I missed? We have coffin box, lay it to rest. We have chant, speak it into existence, but the modality it is on says falling on deaf ears. Bottom of the deck. We have number 32, dream, but it's in reverse, which says reality check. Okay. Lay it to rest, falling on deaf ears, and reality check. Okay. I feel like you were saying the things that you needed help with, or the things that you were wanting, but you were saying it to the wrong people. And it's like once you, and I mean this in the most respectful way, but I get this energy of like, once you tell it to the person that it makes sense to tell it to, say your boss, I would like more money, talk to the person that's paying you. It's like once you do that, it's like things move a lot quicker than you're expecting it to. Whoever this other person was that you were telling that, you know, you needed help or you needed more money or you wanted a raise, they were not going to help you. And take with that what you will, but they literally were not going to help you. Even if they could, they were not going to help you. Because they wanted you to be right there next to them. But yeah, ask for that raise. You know, ask for more money. Get what you feel like you deserve, and you will get what you deserve. But you have to speak. Okay? And speak to the right people with this falling on deaf ears. Deaf ears. Speak to the right people. Okay. Final guidance. Final guidance as it relates to this reading, please. Let's see. From a pile number 4 is final guidance as it relates to this reading. Okay. We have coriander with immortality, but it's in reverse. We have bay leaves with abundance upright. We have chocolate with aphrodisiac upright. Okay. Final guidance. Everything does not stay the way it is always. Change is bound to happen, okay? I'm getting this feeling of possibly you had a situation in the past where you tried to get a raise in one situation or another, and you were like scoffed at or laughed at, or they didn't take you seriously. This is not that. Okay? I get the feeling you're in a different place, different company, different people. Ask for what you want, for what you need, but definitely for what you want too. Say it professionally and with your whole chest, and I feel like you won't get it. You may surprise yourself. But say it professionally and say it with your whole chest. Mm-hmm. You're going to get exactly what you want because you've been putting in the work. Definitely. Well, this is what I see for you, and I really hope it brought you clarity. Lastly, we're moving on to my pile number 5s. Okay? We're just about done. Let's see. Make sure you like, sharing, subscribing. I really appreciate the love and support. Okay. Pile number 5. You chose Aquaman doll. This is your reading on what is next for you in business or finances. I'm not getting a lot from your doll, I'm gonna be honest. It's kind of giving me blank slate. Maybe some of you are out of work, like either you're retired or you're just not looking for work right now. So this may be more just finance focused, but we'll see what comes through. Oh, let's put this in frame. There we go. Where do we want to start? From pile number 5s. Pile number 5s. Thank you. You're my one and only deck. My one and only pile. That's getting the only tarot deck I own. I think I pulled oracles for everybody else. You're the only pile that's getting tarot. From pile number 5s, what's next for them in business or finances? What is next from a pile number 5s for my people that chose this Aquaman doll? We got 2 here, and I feel like I should keep them. We have Mama Staff and the Moor. Mama Staff is the Queen of Wands. The Moor is the, I believe believe it's the Hierophant. Yeah, it's the Hierophant in this deck. Can I get 2 more for my pile number 5s? We have Young Staff, which, if I remember correctly, is the Knight of Wands. And then we have the Six of Staves, which is the 6 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Coins. All right, let's talk about it. Queen of Wands and the Hierophant. It's possible that you guys are winning favor in, like, possibly a court case or some sort of legal battle. I know this is about business and finances, but it's kind of giving me that sort of energy. Some court case, some legal battle, spousal something in court. I'm getting that you're getting favor. You're winning favor in this. Okay? Young Staff and the 6 of Staffs. So, Knight of Wands and the 6 of Wands. Yeah, there's some sort of quick success coming towards you. Especially if this has to do with some sort of court case. I'm getting I'm getting that maybe you're going to be winning some sort of money. If you're not winning money, it's just saying that you will be very comfortable with what you get out of this. Yeah, I think that's why it was giving me more so finances than business, because I'm not really picking up on business here. I'm getting like legal matters. I mean, I guess that could be business, but I'm getting mostly legal matters. Let's clarify. Thank you. Clarify this reading, please, for my pile number 5s. My people that chose this Aquaman doll, please clarify this reading. What is next in business or finances? Underneath Mama Staff, we have Prepared. Underneath the More, we have Performance in reverse. Underneath Young Staff, we have Logic. Underneath the 6 of Staffs, we have Technique. Bottom of the deck, we have Dominant. Okay. Mama Staff and Prepared. Yeah. You're getting favor because you were ready. You had all of, especially if it has to do with a court case, I feel like you had all of your paperwork together. You had receipts. You had testimonials from people. You know, everything was in writing. You know, you took photos. You recorded conversations. Whatever it was, you have everything together. And that's why you're looked upon favorably. You were not playing games. You said, no, I got my ducks in a row. Do you? You are very together with this. Especially if this has to do with like custody battles. I feel like you're very well documented. Well documented. Everything. And it is working out in your favor. Or if you were ringing the bell on something, because I see a bell here. If you were blowing the whistle on something, ringing the bell, you know how that goes. I also see, again, you being very well documented. You have the photos, you know, you have all the info. People are afraid of you. And whatever this is, But people are afraid of you because you're so very well read, well rehearsed, well documented. You got all your ducks in a row. We have the more and then performance in reverse. Somebody was hoping that they could stop you and it's not happening. Okay, take it how it resonates. Somebody thought that they could stop you or put a hold on you or make you unable to get to or do something. It's not happening. They did not form a convincing argument against you in whatever way this is. I really feel like it's about court. If it's not about court, it's about someone judging you or some sort of judgment that is being passed. We have young staff and then logic. I feel like it's very obvious who's going to win. It just makes sense. Whoever this is that you're fighting this court case with or against or whatever, I feel like they're already crying themselves to sleep. Like they're already losing sleep over you, over the situation. They're wrecking their brain trying to figure out how to get out of this. But it's already very obvious who's going to win this case. And it is you. Especially with the 6 of staffs here and technique. It's like it was obvious you were going to win. You looked like you were going to win. Like, in whatever way that means. For some of you, this could have to do with your attire, but I'm not getting a lot of that. But it could very well have to do with your attire. But I'm just getting, you are very polished. You're very put together. You have all of your files together. You have the receipts. You have the photos. You have the videos. You have the audio files. It's like everything is put together. You're not playing no games. Yeah, dominant at the bottom of the deck with that 9 of coins. It's like, I know what I bring to the table. I know my worth. I know what I have. And I know that I'm going to win. I like this. I like this. Let's get a little bit more. Anything I missed here, Spirit? From my pile number 5s, is there anything that I missed? Anything that I missed? We have the giver. Okay. And we have the gatekeeper. It's in reverse, though. The adventure at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, someone was trying to block you from something. Or I guess the better way to put it with this gatekeeper in reverse, it's almost like somebody was trying to prevent you access from something. Okay, I have to say it because I'm getting it heavy again. This could be about like custody battles or because like preventing access from something. Custody battles or inheritance of some kind. Something that you have to go to court for, because I really feel like this is court related or there's some sort of judgment being passed, but somebody was trying their damnedest to make sure that you do not have access. You already had access to all the information that you needed, though, so there was no way that they could stop you. You did your research. You dug and you found everything that you needed to find. Ooh. Yeah, I see why people scared of you. You bout that life. You are not one to be played with. Okay. Final guidance for my pile number 5 as it relates to this reading, please. Final guidance. What is the final guidance for my pile number 5 as it relates to this reading? We have ambrosia in reverse, milk thistle with intrusion, aphrodisiac with chocolate again at the bottom of the deck. Again, you may have messages in the previous pile. Take it how it resonates. Only if you were fighting between the two, you should check out the other one also. But we have ambrosia in reverse with intrusion. I'm just getting this energy of not pulling any punches. Don't pull any punches in here. This is not your time to be nice, be humble, be, forgiving. This is your time to lay it all out. Everything. The secret text messages, whatever it is, the emails. The video record, all of it. Don't hold anything back. I feel like all of this may have to come out. All of this does have to come out. I see a little thing of tea that says, it's tea time. Yeah, spill it all. Say it all. Don't hold anything back, because that's the only way that things will go in your favor. It's already going in your favor, but that's the way that it'll go in your favor. Say it all. Don't hold anything back. Bring all of the info. I heard it's gonna be the cherry on top. Yeah. Put him in a coffin. I don't know why that just popped in my head. That's like an old Vine thing or something like that. But this is gonna be the end of it. When you go through this, it's gonna be the end of it. You're gonna put it in the coffin. But this is what I see for you, and I really hope it brought you clarity. Make sure you're liking, sharing, subscribing. Okay, comment down below. Let me know what it is that you would like more readings of, and I can do those readings for you. Outside of that, and as always, stay fearless, loves. Talk to you again soon.